Hey everyone. Um, I think I'm going to do a reading on the person you're thinking of and see if they have any messages. What is it that they want to say? And they can clarify who they are. I just want to put this out there that this is a general reading. This is meant for everyone at any time, of any sign, any sex that's watching. There's no particulars here. Once in a while, I may pick up a more specific reading, but again, that specific reading could apply to 35 people. So, again, just keep in the back of your mind that this is a general reading. So, if what you're hearing does not resonate with you, please don't force it to fit. If it doesn't, just let that part go and take whatever does make sense to you. Okay? Again, because everyone's circumstances are different. All right? So, with that being said, we'll find out what's going on with the person you're focusing on, the person on your mind, see who they are and what they have to say. All right. Alrighty. What's going on tonight? Who's on your mind? What do they have to say? What is the general energy of this person on your mind? What is the energy of the person on your mind? What is the energy of the person on your mind? Give me more, give me more. All right, we got Judgment, the Moon, and Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So it seems like whoever this person is, they want to kind of notice their kind of shortcomings. And when I say that, I mean like the moon represents like their hidden fears, things shrouded in mystery, maybe secrets, illusions, things like that. They're looking to kind of take a moment and realize or notice what those things are within them. And I feel like it's within them. Okay. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this person is somebody that's looking to maybe reach out to you. I don't know yet if this is somebody that you once knew or someone that is brand new, but this person is, you know what? If I had to guess by looking at this, I want to say this is somebody you know. This is somebody you're familiar with. All right, give me more on the Judgment. Give me more on what's going on here. Give me a little bit more what's going on here. Tower. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. All right. I feel like this person, I'm getting a little bit of a clearer picture. This person looks like somebody who may want to come back into your life. They might want to resurrect a former connection with you. There are a lot of things that happened in this connection, a lot of things that happened within this person. I feel like some things may have some realizations may have happened within them about some things. Maybe I don't think that during the relationship something catastrophic happened or something groundbreaking happened that kind of made the connection fall apart. I feel like something happened within this person. It could have been during the relationship or after or because of the relationship. Give me more. Give me more. What's going on with this person? The Fool. Five of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So someone here is definitely kind of fighting a battle within themselves. And a part of them kind of just wants to turn away and start anew. I feel like they're fighting themselves. I think this person is looking to offer you some sort of a conversation or some sort of a small token, a small gesture of like coming your way again. And there were a lot of things that were holding this person back. And I feel like it could have been before the breakup, the separation, or after. But they're looking to come towards you. And they're looking to kind of put everything behind them for the moment and just say, you know what, let me just try and reach out. maybe start anew with you. Okay, what happened with this connection? Fast moving. King of Wands. There's something within this person. I think there's something within this person that's kind of like dead set on how they feel and what they want to say and how they want to come about it. There's something in this person that's drawing them towards you. It seems like they have something to say and they want to come out with it very quickly. He knows what he wants. I mean, this person knows what he wants. When I say he, I mean the King of Wands. This person knows what they want, but they're still kind of battling a little something within themselves. Tell me more. I need to know more. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they're looking to get together with you, and I'm getting a feeling like when the relationship was active, there wasn't much give and take. There wasn't much of an equal balance when it came to scratching each other's backs, for lack of a better term. And I feel like even though this person wants to come towards you with a lot of emphasis on his desire, or their desire to restart this relationship, it seems like at the same time that with the small token they want to offer you, I feel like they can only offer you a small token right now. And with the Six of Pentacles, they can only offer you the bare minimum to kind of get by. So what is this person's very next intention, like very next move? What is their very next move? We know that they're going to come towards you at some point. The King of Wands he's ready to go. But what is this person's intentions, though? I mean, for the collective, what is this person's intentions towards the collective? All right. He's looking to try to control the narrative. He wants to try and have, this person wants to have a lot of control over their feelings. He knows exactly what he wants, but because he's battling such an internal inferno, it's like he's trying to maintain control. He's trying to maintain discipline when it comes to how this person reacts, and how this person is going to come towards you, and how this person is going to direct the connection, so to speak. Yeah. There's a driving force behind this person's, within this person and behind this person's intentions. So they're definitely headstrong about resurrecting this relationship. How do you feel? How does the collective feel about this? How does the collective feel about rekindling this relationship? We still don't know what happened. Nine of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like some of you out there may want this relationship, may want to rekindle this relationship. It's something that you were kind of hoping for, or something that you were wondering about and maybe wishing for. Yeah. Yeah, there's a spark. There's a spark within you wanting this relationship, and if it was up to you, you would make the move if you could. You're just not sure. I mean, you know what you want. A lot of you are hoping for this. Some of you that are hoping for it, but yeah, we're getting a lot of aces here. I definitely feel like there's going to be a break in silence, and some communication coming through. I feel like the both of you, especially you, the collective, you're definitely willing to give this rekindling a try. You're open to the idea. You're open to listening. You're open to the consideration. What happened though? Why the separation? What happened? What happened between the two of you? What happened? Two of Pentacles. I feel like this person may have had too many things going on. Again, with maybe, you know, dealing with certain other personal traumas that they were trying to sort out in their head. They were trying to balance, and I feel like there was one thing, whenever they would try to get one thing sorted, something else would just kind of overtake, and then they would try to control that and balance that, and then something else would come along. And I feel like they were just overwhelmed. What were they trying to balance? What were they trying to figure out? What was this person trying to figure out? They just wanted to establish some sort of grounding in their life. They just felt so unbalanced and all over the place. They were looking for the tiniest bit of hope when trying to juggle these problems, where they could find some sort of balanced foundation for themselves. I feel like it had to do with a lot of things. Maybe money, maybe the relationship with you, family problems, other personal things, maybe past traumas. So what was this person dealing with? What was this person dealing with? Yeah, they were wondering. They were wondering if having all this going on and having a relationship with something, having a relationship with you was something that was at the right time. Was it something that they could handle at that time? I don't think that it was. I think they were trying to hold on to hope that it was, but it obviously just didn't work out. What else were they dealing with? The idea of giving you what you needed, as far as being the leveled, grounded, giving, mature, providing partner that you deserved. They wanted to be somebody that can be there for you always. And how did you see this person? How did the collective see this person? How did they see this? How did you guys see this person? How did you see this person? How did you see this person? Wow. Maybe some of you felt because you noticed the problems they were dealing with. You felt like they were dealing with certain things, and because you tried to stick around for them, that this relationship was an unhealthy attachment, as the card says. Simply because they were dealing with so much, and you couldn't fix their problems. Not that you should, but you didn't know what you could do to help. And this person was just so overwhelmed with so many things. How is this person feeling currently? How is this person feeling today? How is this person feeling today? Are they overcoming their obstacles? Have they overcome their obstacles? Yeah, see, they might come off as somebody who's got everything under control, or trying to, but they're still harboring a lot of chaos, a lot of trauma, a lot of deep-seated pain, a lot of uncertainty with things. Yeah. And they're fearing that, more problems may arise. They're fearing that the problems that they currently have may get worse. But they're holding on to hope. They're holding on to hope that they can find some sort of a solid ground in all of this. And I believe that they feel like one of those key factors in finding that solid ground is opening communication lines with you again. And they're hoping that maybe establishing some sort of a reconnection with you can help them navigate through their turmoils. They feel like maybe if they had you again, that anything is possible. What else? What else can you tell me about this? What does the collective want? We already know how they feel and how they see this person. What do they want? What is the collective watching? What do they want out of this? I I feel for some of you, you're looking for that relationship. You're very open to having a long-term solid foundation with this person. I mean, will this relationship work with the inner turmoils that they're dealing with? You know, yeah. Single parent responsibilities. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean there's children involved or this person's a single parent. Maybe you are, but it could be. But I feel like this is also telling me that there are heavy burdens on this person's shoulders. Important and significant enough as being a single parent would be, their situations and their responsibilities. I think it's just confirming that those responsibilities are real. And I think that that's something you should consider. I mean, we all have, our stories, but when it comes to this person, I think that you need to really sit there and just consider what you may be walking into. All right, so when this person finally reaches out, what's the conversation going to look like? What is the conversation between this person and the collective going to look like? For some of you, I think you're definitely going to have a conversation that's deep and worth having. And I feel like for some of you that it might turn out that the best thing to do right now is to go your separate ways permanently. Regardless of how you feel about each other. And I know that some of you out there are really hoping for a long-term commitment. And I feel like this person is looking to offer, but again, in small baby steps. This person's not going to just deliver you a grand gesture. I think that because they know what they're going through, they still want to be able to offer you something right now because they want you by their side. Because they feel like if you can navigate their problems with them or together, it can help them. But, yeah. What else? What else is this conversation going to reveal? What else is going to happen with this conversation? Yeah, there might be some talk about practicalities. There might be some talk literally about finances. Maybe this is one of the person's, issues. Their finances are just out of order right now. Or maybe they're working to build it up. Maybe something to do with unemployment or moving up in a current position or to a different position, changing jobs altogether. Definitely something involving finances. I definitely think that that's one of the situations at hand with this person. Yeah, they're looking at you for strength and courage to help them through this. I mean, they have the courage to face this. They're looking for you for strength. So what do you want to offer this person? We already know that some of you out there want a solid, long-lasting relationship. What are you willing to give to this relationship? Yeah, you definitely want to offer your shoulder. You definitely want to be the one that's there for them. And I feel like this person's going to reach out to you soon. And because you want to be there for them and you want to offer that shoulder, that energy is going to soar towards them. They're going to reach out to you very soon. I think that this person is going to call you or text you. And then there's some of you out there who are like, listen, the breakup is inevitable. Not that you guys are currently together, but the conversation that's due, I feel like that you might say, this is not going to work and I want to go my own way. And, I don't have it in me to commit. Not with this relationship, this current dynamic. I just want to be independent of this. And you know what? They might feel the same way when they have the conversation with you. For those of you who don't really think that rekindling is the best idea. All right, so what else do we have? Give me a final word here on where this possible rekindling is going. Yeah, They definitely want to offer. There's definitely an old spark. There's definitely a spark there. They want to offer you. They want to offer you. They want to come back. A lot of you out there will welcome them back. So how's this rekindling going to work out with everything going on? Renewed hope. So again, this person looks at you as a sense of comfort and strength, and I feel like their hope is renewed when you're in the picture. The new love that might come from this is something that they feel like they need. But again, don't think that you can fix someone. You can never fix someone. So don't take on the responsibility of trying to correct someone's life or to fix them. You just can't do it. It's at your discretion whether you want to be there for someone and help them through these turbulent times, but you also can't forget to take care of yourself. And if someone is not someone's not open to changing, then you can't do anything about it. All right, give me a final word. Here's some final words here. Yeah, there's still love there. I feel like there's still feelings there. That's the very basis, If the love is still there, then anything is possible. Yeah. For some of you, you may have moved on. Some of you, you might be single and hey, you're open to this. But I feel like the person on your mind, this person is definitely available. They want to come towards you. When can we expect to hear from this person? When can the collective expect to hear from this person? Oh, okay. The star. Not until this person has a little bit more together. I feel like this person needs to really try to get one or two things in order before they can reach out. However, given the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands is a quicker kind of instant, and the King of Wands is like an instant kind of like quick, doesn't wait for anybody, just puts it out there. But then you have the Pentacle. So the Pentacle is a slower moving, more grounded, more practical, things before they move, So when can we expect something? Yeah, this person is going to take a little time right now. They're not going to take forever. They're going to come around pretty soon, I feel. But not until they have a little bit not until they feel like they have themselves in a little bit of a control. Until they can approach you properly and not just feel so heavily weighed down or disconnected or all over the place. King of Pentacles, exactly. See, this is what this person wants. They want to come towards you, but they want to be able to give you everything that you need the right way. And they want to be able to have everything set the right way. They want to be financially secure. They want to be, emotionally secure. They want to be able to offer a solid, grounded foundation, not only for you, but for themselves. Because if they can't get themselves right, what can they do for you? But I feel like they're looking for your, I wouldn't say help, maybe emotionally, as a partner. They need your help. That's what they're looking for. All right. Again, yeah. The wheel's turning. The timing and the wheel is turning, and I feel like the wheels are turning towards this relationship rekindling. This person is turning this wheel towards you. They wanna come towards you. And I feel like with the divine timing card, this wheel turning towards what's gonna happen. Yeah. There's definitely communication happening. All right, so what's the final outcome here? What is the final outcome here? for now? What is the final outcome? Oh, yeah. This person might be coming towards you quicker than you think. This is what they want. They can't wait any longer. They really want to talk to you. They really want to not waste the opportunity, as they felt that they did before. So I would expect rapid movement in a connection, reaching out to you, getting this relationship going, whether it's you go your way, they go theirs, or you guys try to sit down and work something out. But things are going to be, that wheel is going to be turning pretty quickly. So expect to hear from this person sooner than later. Yeah. They don't want to be alone anymore. They don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. They feel like you're their warm shelter. They want to come to you. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. Again, just use your judgment, and yeah, expect to hear from this person pretty soon. All right. And I'll talk to you guys another time.